So why wasn't the baby Jesus born at the University of Georgia? It was hard to find 3 wise men and a virgin.
Broadcasting live from the only establishment in town that can't kick him out. His own basement. The world according to Rocket.
Oh man, that's good. That's good. It's horrible, but it's good. Hey, what's up, everybody? It is I, Rocket Man, and this is the world according to Rocket as of today, March 8th, 2023. It's Joe Milton and Nico Iamaleava time. All right. The competition begins in exactly 12 days from today. March 20th is when it all starts. Feel free to hammer that like button. That helps the channel. And subscribe. That helps the channel even more in terms of my pocketbook. Thank you very much. And be sure you visit our delightfully charming sponsors, Luxury Travel Worldwide, your delightfully charming and efficient boutique travel agency. Whether you're going around the world or going around the corner, give our sponsors some love. Look, they've changed their name. It used to be LuxuryTravelNashville.com. They're expanding because they're starting to get a whole lot of business. Thanks to y'all. Thank you very much for your responses. They are now luxury-travel-worldwide.com. And I appreciate you giving them some love.
Goalpost competition. The last person to hit the goalpost has to run a full sprint, goalpost to goalpost.
How many throws do we get?
So someone loses or wins? I don't like how he did that. I don't like how he did that. It's all right. Fingers.
There you go.
Oh. Bang.
He hit that.
Bang.
First try. Come on. Oh, shoot.
Oh, ding.
Oh, my God.
Live.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's some real, though. You can't run.
This, chilling. So, you got anything this weekend?
This is easy.
Nico lost? Thomas, Nico lost? Dang.
And so the competition begins. Is that competition for real or is it for decoration? Well, we don't know. Let's look at them. Let's suppose that it's for real because Halsey said it was for real, right? He came out in December, said this is for real. There's going to be a competition. Now, he said that before it was announced that he was offensive coordinator. Of course, he knew that it was going to be, which kind of gave him the courage to say something like that, right? What does Joe Milton do better than Nico? Let's have a look at arm strength. For sure, arm strength. Joe Milton has the biggest arm in college football, maybe ever in college football. And over the past year, learning from Heupel and from Halsey, he's learned how to make it accurate. That's scary. He has experience, 2 years in the system. That's got to be an advantage. Here's something that's impressive. He's never thrown an interception at Tennessee. He's thrown a lot of balls. Never thrown an interception. And then the last thing, I think, although Joe was impressive this past year and grew by leaps and bounds, Heupel says that his best football is ahead of him, that he can still get a lot better. That's impressive. Let's look at Nico. We're not 100% sure how great that arm is, right? Because he's not played at this level of competition, so we don't really know yet. But when you look at this little video here, that's about a 40-yard pass right there, and it just dropped it. That's a great shot, though, by the way, isn't it? Even if it's on a cell phone. So Nico is better suited for east-west running, right? Joe is kind of a north-south runner. Student body left, I'm going to turn up the field and I'm going to run over your ass. Right? Nico's got the buzz, the panache, and he seems like a humble enough kid that's tempered with confidence enough to take this whole thing on. He wants in there. He's super elusive and fluid, moving in and out of the pocket, something that Joe isn't. And then there's the $8.5 million NIL deal. How much does that factor in to this competition, which begins in 12 days? Now, we had Will Thomas on, who is a Florida Gators writer for Fansided, about a month ago, talking about the future game between Florida and Tennessee next year down at the Swamp. And we learned about quarterback Jaden Rashada, who had an NIL deal worth $13 million. It eventually fell through, and he ended up going to the University of Arizona, or Arizona State, I think, with no NIL. That's a shit show that you gotta look into. If you haven't seen that episode, I'll link it up here and I'll put it down in the description. But his deal, they were going to pay him, it was a $13 million deal, and they were going to pay him $300,000 a month. Are you serious? Yeah, listen to that. Watch that show. I mean, it blew me away. I had no idea. See, I thought the whole NIL deal was just, show up at the car wash and we'll give you some money so you can help with your college. Apparently, that's not what it is. Apparently, it's some big-time money. Okay? So what is the deal with the deal? How is that money is going to be paid? And those paying it, aren't they going to want to see their $8 million kids slinging the rock around and kneeling in September? Aren't they? I don't know. That has to play into this whole competition. When it comes to who gets the starting position, I have changed my position on this thing. I'm a Joe Milton fan, and I say Joe Milton for Heisman, even still to this day, because of the improvement that he's made, the leadership qualities he's developed through his association with Heupel, Halsey, and Hendon Hooker. But I'm changing my tune a little bit. I think that it's possible that Nico could end up being our starting quarterback. I'm not saying that's the best thing. I'm just saying it's now a possibility. I did not think it was a possibility. I think we have the personnel to put the fear of God in football teams across this country, and we're just getting started. This will be our junior year with the new vibe, with the new beast. My man Alan Hancock said people are getting scared of Tennessee. He's 100% right. They are getting scared of Tennessee, and they should be. They're becoming a beast. Thank you so much for liking and hammering the like button, hammer the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Go Big Orange.
Rock the